Good day, everyone. I pray that everyone is having a wonderful day on today. I want to hop on and drop my seed for Meaningful Wednesday. Amen. And my seed for Meaningful Wednesday has to do with how we respond to others, in the sense of how we respond to others and how we act towards others whenever you have been told about a particular person by someone else, right? So a lot of times whenever we are told something about a particular person by someone else, oftentimes we tend to take and allow their opinions to penetrate within our spirit. Amen. And we run with it. Amen. Instead of taking the time to form our own opinions and our own perceptions of a particular person, we just go based off of what it is that somebody else said, right? And what I found throughout life is that doing that particular thing is dangerous, in the sense that doing that particular thing can cause you to miss out on your blessing. Amen. Because the thing about it is, even when people are talking about other people and they're calling out different things as far as in the type of person that person is, the qualities, and a lot of them are the negative qualities of a particular person. Whenever they're calling out these particular things, a lot of times that might definitely be who that person is, right? It is who they is, but it doesn't mean that they will never change. It doesn't mean that the way that they treat you compared to the way that they actually treat the person that has told you about them in their particular ways may not be the same, right? It can be completely different when it comes to you. All right, amen. So that's why um, um, it's definitely important for us to make sure that we form our own opinions and allow people to show you who they are through your own lenses. In the sense that we don't need to, in the sense that we don't need to focus on the natural. I mean, to say that we don't need to focus on the natural and the things that we actually see with our eyes or hear with our ears. Amen. We need to make sure that we are hearing and seeing things in a spiritual aspect, the way that God prefers for us to see things. Because in actuality, if we think about it, a lot of times when we think about the things that we do, amen, if somebody tell another person about the things that we do and how we tend to act, there may be people that don't want to be around you or me either. Amen. That's why it's important for us to make sure that we form our own opinions. It's important for us to make sure that we allow God to lead us in our relationships so that we don't mess around and forfeit our blessing. Amen. So for my scriptures, I am going to come from Ecclesiastes 7, starting at verse 20. For there is not a just man upon earth that doeth good and sinneth not. Also, take no heed unto all words that are spoken, lest thou hear thy servants curse thee. For oftentimes also thy own heart knoweth that thou thyself likewise have cursed others. Meaning, you already know you ain't no better than the next person. Amen. We are all wretches undone. We are all sinners. We have all fallen short. Amen. So the next one I will come from is going to be 1 Corinthians 4, and I will start at verse 4. For I know nothing by myself, yet am I not hereby justified. I'm sorry. Yet am I not hereby justified, but he that judgeth me is the Lord. Therefore, judge nothing before the time until the Lord comes, who both will bring to light the hidden things of darkness and will make manifest the counsel of the hearts. And then shall every man have praise of God. So that's from the King James Version. If you read some of the other versions, it'll be a little bit more clear. But it's pretty much just like God is telling us He ain't gonna leave us in the dark. He will allow us to see a person's heart. Amen. He will allow us to see exactly who they are. So be mindful about listening to other people's opinions of others. Amen. That's what I have for y'all on today for Meaningful Wednesday. Don't forget to like, share, and follow I'm so used to saying Voices of Substance. Don't forget to like, share, and follow Pour in Substance on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. Love y'all. Be blessed.